What is going on, everyone? We're back with another cooking video. We're going to make some venison birria tacos. I may have butchered that word, but we're going to go with it. Look at that. Some beautiful, dark Ontario venison. Not a lot of fat in it, so we're going to add some pork fat. Look at that sexy pork fat. We're going to add that to the pan, and we're going to render it for about 10 to 15 minutes. Like normally these are done with beef or, I believe, lamb, actually, which will have a little more fat. So you got to add fat to this one. Then we're going to add all that venison, and we're going to sear it off. Try to get, you want to get a little bit of color on it all. Just keep adding it. And then we're going to add some, first bit of seasoning is the Saison Goya. I call this stuff the cheat code because if you're just ever in a bind, you're looking to put some flavor into some food, this stuff is the best. I'm a big fan. I use it a lot. This is inspired by birria tacos. This is probably nowhere near the traditional way they do them. But, I just figured, hey, I'd give it a shot. I had some venison shoulder and it turned out fantastic. Once you get that, add about a tablespoon of salt and pepper. Pretty standard issue stuff. Make sure you always, don't go too crazy with salt. You can always add more. But, red meat does take salt really well. So after that, you want to put about, one good-sized yellow onion in there. Got 5 cloves of garlic. I just put the garlic. You can leave them whole. Then some chipotle and adobo sauce. This stuff is great. Get about 4 or 5. Really depends. Hindsight, I probably should have just added the whole can. I think you need a little more, but, making it for my kid and that, and they can't really take the spice too much. Yeah, a few 3 tablespoons of tomato paste. You want to get a nice, kind of thickens up the stock. Adds a little bit of nice acidity to it as well. Now we're going to put 3 cups of homemade beef stock. Use homemade stock. Don't be lazy. It's a big flavor change. Bouillon cubes are good and all, but it doesn't beat homemade stock. Once you get on there, you let that simmer for a few minutes and then put your lid on. Set it aside for about 4 to 5 hours. Now that's done, you want to remove all your meat. Separate it, let it cool down a bit, and then you're going to want to shred that up. That's a good haul. So like I said, put that aside, let it cool. So you don't want to burn your hand. Then we're going to remove all the vegetables out. I don't know what I was thinking here. You just pour the whole thing into your blender. I don't know what I was trying to be fancy. Blend it up. There you go. Now add it back to your pan. You want to simmer this down. Reduce it a little bit. You probably want to take about cook it a third the way down. You don't want it too thick, but let it simmer. Set that aside for a bit. Occasionally give your bottom a scrape. You don't want anything burn into the bottom. But it's pretty well blended. Now we're going to take that beautiful venison and I'm going to shred that up. Look at that. Perfect. Perfect for tacos. Nice and tender. Look at that. All done. Look at that. Ready to go. Some mozzarella cheese. Just like pizza mozzarella. Nothing special. Now we have, just get some, most groceries have these guys, just corn tortillas. They're great. And you want to do is now you want to dip the tortilla into the gravy that you made and throw it into a hot frying pan. Yeah, and then you want to add your mozzarella cheese. Don't be shy. You want these really cheesy, mostly because it looks cool and it's delicious. Add a healthy amount of venison. And you're going to want to fold your tortilla over. Now you just want to grill it off. Get a nice color. That's a little crunchiness to it. So he's trying to see if the little man, the boss, wanted some, but he wasn't feeling the venison that day. The day after, he had a whole bunch, but he just wasn't feeling it that day. Boom, now they're done. Put some of that gravy in a bowl. Dip them in. Get all that flavor in there. And most important, you got to do quality control. You got to make sure that they're safe for everyone. Also, they're delicious, so eat more. And once again, like I said, you're going to rip it up, get all cheesy looking. Takes pictures on Instagram, show off to your friends how great you are. Look at that. Make everybody jealous. And then most importantly, eat some more. Because you earned it. You worked hard. They're delicious. And then after you're done eating that, yeah, look at that. Yeah, delicious. Then you're going to want to finish this all off with some super sexy slow motion action. Like this.